Do you plan your week's activities and include reading a book, spending time with your children, or preparing for a marathon, but are unable to find time for them by the week's end? Do you complain to yourself, "I really wanted to, but I was too busy"? The truth is, you were not busy. You just did not prioritize those activities. Let's learn the secrets of time management from some of the most successful people in the world, like Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs. Time is one of the biggest resources we have, which unfortunately keeps on passing away. Every morning when we wake up, we are all given 1,440 minutes to utilize or squander away as we wish. Effective people are those who take charge of their time and put every moment to good use. As the saying goes, Kshanasah Kshanaso Vidya, Kanasah Kanaso Dhanam. It is by accumulating every single rupee that one becomes a billionaire. And it is by using every moment in gathering knowledge that one becomes an accomplished scholar. Ram and Shyam had been to the same engineering college, and after graduating, they happened to join the same organization. 10 years later, however, Ram had already been promoted to the senior management level, while Shyam was struggling to keep his job. Why the huge difference? Because Ram had utilized his time to upgrade his skill set. He had taken on important corporate projects and contributed solid value to his company. Shyam, on the other hand, had engaged in low-value activities, participated in office politics, and in complaining about his boss. So we need to master the art of time management to achieve success in our lives. Let's learn the secrets of time management from some of the most successful people in the world, like Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs. Warren Buffett had a pilot who would fly his personal plane. One day he called his pilot, called Flint, and said, "Flint, make a list of 25 things most important to you, which you wish to work on over the next 5 years. Flint wrote them down on a paper and brought them. Warren Buffett ticked the first 5 and said, "Just focus on these." "What about the rest?" asked Flint. Buffett said, "Never mind. If you take care of these 5, the rest will take care of themselves." He was a knower of the famous management principle called the Pareto principle, which states that we may have so many things to do, but 20% of our activities are responsible for driving 80% of our results. So ineffective people are not necessarily incompetent, but often those who don't know how to prioritize their works. Once, a donkey and a tiger got into an argument. The donkey said, "The grass is blue in color." No, it is green, insisted the tiger. They took their case to the king of the forest, the lion, for adjudication. The lion said, "The donkey is right. The grass is blue." The donkey said, "Your Majesty, in that case, punish the tiger." The lion declared, "From tomorrow, you'll keep a vow of silence for 1 month." The donkey ran away jubilant. "But, Your Majesty," said the tiger, "you know very well the grass is green. How come you sided with the donkey?" The lion responded, "You are an intelligent, respectable animal. Why did you waste your time arguing with donkeys, and then you brought such a trivial matter to me? You deserve to be punished." The mistake the tiger had made was to use his time in low value activities. Let me read to you a little bit about time management from my latest book, Golden Rules for Living Your Best Life. Do you plan your week's activities and include reading a book, spending time with your children, or preparing for a marathon, but are unable to find time for them by the week's end? Do you complain to yourself, "I really wanted to, but I was too busy"? The truth is, you were not busy. You just did not prioritize those activities. Imagine if one of your children fell sick. No matter how busy your schedule, you would take out the time to care for them. It is simple. If you think it is important enough, you will make time for it. The problem is that we fail to understand what is really important. Poor priorities lead to poor time management. Now, one way to keep our focus on what needs to be done is to use a to-do list. Research has shown it's a very effective way in staying on top of things. But people often make the mistake of getting the satisfaction of ticking off the works done without realizing that some are far more important than the others. A management consultant, Brian Tracy, in his book Eat That Frog, points out so well. He says nobody would like to eat the frog. Likewise, in your to-do list, there is that one activity which would make all the difference, but you want to shy away from it because it is difficult. Instead, you focus on it and add value to your work. People ask me, "Swamiji, you manage a worldwide mission. JKYog has under its umbrella over 100 organizations. And while doing it, how come you are able to retain your calm and poise?" I say, look, every day and every moment, there are so many possible tasks to take care of. It's impossible to attend to all of them. So while keeping all the 100 frames of reference in mind, I need to make a decision at this time what is most important. And then I go ahead and do it. It could be consulting a devotee, launching a new project, taking care of a managerial issue, or rejuvenating my own spirituality. So whatever is most important, when I tend to it, I am doing the best that I possibly can. And this system also gives me the flexibility to flow with the changing requirements of the work that I do. So, prioritization is so important. Steve Jobs, he made his classic statement when he said, at Apple, we are as proud of the things we do not do as we are of what we do. Naturally, Apple was proud of the iMac, the iPhone, the iPod, and the iWatch. However, this company had received thousands and thousands of offers of joining various collaborations. Steve Jobs knew to do what they wanted well, they would have to say no, 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 no. Now, when we prioritize, do also keep another perspective in mind. There will be some items which will be so valuable and important that their benefits will be reaped beyond death, life after life, while other benefits will be left behind. Two friends, Ramesh and Dinesh, had gone to college together, and they were on a vacation in Nigeria with their wives, meeting each other after 20 years. They happened to be in the same bus when bandits entered. They got all the passengers to get out of the bus and line up. And one by one, they were stealing each passenger of all their possessions. At that time, Ramesh said to Dinesh, do you remember in college I had borrowed 10,000 rupees from you? This is a good time to return it to you. Now, how will Dinesh benefit from 10,000 rupees when there's a thief there willing to disband him completely? Likewise is the thief called death, which is ever ready to take away all we possess. So, as we increase our effectivity at work through time management skills, let us also remember that the highest priority is our spiritual growth and the pleasure of God. Are we pleasing God in all that we do? If we are succeeding at our work.